Salam everyone, this is EuGenius now Miami, your local natural mystic, Kabbalist yogi, entrepreneur, and I want to talk about a subject that I've been in deep conversation about for a bit and considering as well as executing, which is spirituality and multi-level marketing. Please excuse the noise, but you know, this is real life. I'm in the real world and dogs bark and people work. Things are in constant motion. So again, if you're not, get busy. Now, you may have noticed that I'm doing more postings. You may even, if you are subscribed to the newsletter, begin to see some things that I'm offering, products and services. You may not know me. You know, I've been in Miami for about 6 years now. I'm originally from Los Angeles, California, born of a beautiful artist, mother, and a hustler. Straight up and down, a businessman, entrepreneur, my father. So I've combined these things within myself and expanded them into my spirituality, which both of my parents are, as well as my family. So multi-level marketing, it's like the biggest taboo, the biggest, pyramid scheme, back up. You know, it's been demonized because of some maybe, or not even maybe, because of some unethical practices that have been, put out in the marketplace with products and services, or people saying, "Oh, this is about getting people to sign up, and it's not about the product being of quality." And I have been in a couple myself throughout the years. I'm 38 years old, so I've had an opportunity to be a part of some multi-level marketing programs that I've had great success with, and others that I have not. And to me, they both go hand in hand. And I'm going to explain why, because I think it's very important that we have a clear perspective on our current situation in the world, and being in America, being a proud American. We are the land of hustlers. People came here from different countries to start a new life, and they didn't do that by putting their hand out and saying, "I'm from Ireland, give me some food." No, and those brothers and sisters got busy. My lineage is African, so we didn't have much of a choice. You know what I mean? The slavery thing was a trip. But the bottom line, it was a business because they needed people to work, and people came here as immigrants and they needed to work. So we exploited some of my ancestors. Yes, I'm also Dakota Native American. So definitely there was a heavy exploitation of the native people here. And of the Africans that came here, and of the immigrants that were here working hard to feed the families because they were being oppressed and had ridiculous conditions back where they came from. Now, business is business. We've been established as one of the superpowers of the world. Whether you believe that or not, doesn't matter. That's how we roll. There's wars, there's famines, there's disease, and there's a lot going on that's huge. Yet and still, the sun still rises, still goes down in the evening, and people still make money and lose money. There's still products and services being sold and bought. There's still people living and dying and coming back again in that endless cycle. So to me, the multi-level marketing isn't a bad thing. If you have good people as your leaders, if you've got a quality product that actually serves the public, then I think that it's a good thing for you to leverage that and build the future for your family. Now, how does that tie into spirituality? It ties directly into spirituality. If anything, the greatest pyramid scheme, whether you believe it or not, is God. God is the biggest affiliate marketer in the history since history began, and will always be. Why is that? Why is it about getting people? We are souls, we're individual rays of one light moving outwards in multiple directions at all times through all space, period. This, to me, is a perfect model. Why? What is it that ties this multi-level marketing into God? Well, God is the best affiliate marketer in history because he is using these different souls. He is using the extension of its light. He, she, the mother, goddess, father, mother, is using its extension as light to have experience, to go gather information, to go gather experience and send it back up the line. That's the bottom line. That's the way it will always be, so that it can have a complete intelligence of the infinite ways of expression in life in itself, from a grain of sand to a planet to a universe to a galaxy to everything in all things. So what does that mean? That means that if you approach anything with the right intention, with the right heart, with the service-minded sales, then you are doing good on earth as it is in heaven, as far as I'm concerned. At least that's how I approach my process of living here on earth, and of making a living, of creating life here. Now, you can believe what you want, you can say what you want, but that's the way it is. Governments, school systems, everything is set up at a hierarchical level where there's a top and it moves down, right? The beauty of our system here is that you don't have to stay down. You can move up. You understand what I mean? You can move up. Most people just want to be at the top. They want to be the apex. They want to be the kingpin. You know, they don't like the feeling of somebody making money off them. But when you pay your taxes, somebody is making money off you. When you pay your car note, when you pay your mortgage, when you pay your phone bill, you are a part of a multi-level marketing system. Period. Check it out. If you really stop and think for a moment, that is exactly what we are a part of. Now, your intention in that, what you do with that knowledge, is up to you. Personally, what I'm going to do is leverage that knowledge, because that is what I feel is the best thing to do, to leverage situations so that I can have an opportunity to have a fuller expression in the world as a being, as a soul, and I can serve as many of God's children and open their hearts as possible with my presence, with tools that opens them up to their presence, and with products and services that enhances that presence as it's being lived out. So this is my take on multi-level marketing. Are all of them good? No. Not all of them are good. Some of them have crap products with people that are just about getting money and that don't care about you. Is spirituality the same way? Yes, and I'm going to talk about that in another video coming up, because there's certain people that are spiritual that only care about getting paid, that only care about their status, how they look in their image, and don't really care about the people that they're serving. Period. That's in religions, that's in the Hare Krishnas, that's in the Buddhists, that's in the Kundalinis, you know, tsunamis. Doesn't matter. There's always going to be that negative pain body, that egoic sense of, I'm going to leverage to get mine, and I don't care about others. You know what I mean? That's the same way a lot of corporations like the United States sometimes rolls. They roll like, yo, we're here to get paid. We want your natural resources. Bam, let's roll. Not everybody in our government is evil. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like it's a balance between light and dark, but none of that even matters. The only thing that matters is how you approach your life and what you're here to do on earth, and your intentions every single day when you get up out of that bed, when you arise, when you resurrect from the astral plane. What are you here to do, and how are you here to serve, and in what way? That's the bottom line. So I hope, you know, this gives a good perspective on at least my viewpoint. So if you see any products and services that I'm offering, know that that's exactly where I'm coming from. Know that I've taken the time to research this to make sure it is of the highest quality and it actually serves you. If there's any problems or questions, I'm pretty much available. I put myself and my life pretty much out there, because I'm not walking around, you know, saying I'm you know, a guru, a healer, or any of that. You know, I'm Eugene Gann, I'm EuGenius SOL. You know, I'm here to make music, to make love, to build community, to be served, to serve, to be taught, to teach, you know, all the different facets of this life that I've allowed God to move through as me, and that I'm building, co-creating with God myself. So that's it. I'm way over the mark, but this is a very important point, because I want you to understand, again, when you see any products and services, or you come up to me and say, hey, Eugene, you selling oils, you doing webinars, you know, you got these products, you know, yeah, that's right, that's what I do, that's how I feed my family, that's how I live my life, that's a part of my persona here on earth in this time and space, you know, as Eugene this time. So that's how I roll, and we can have dialogue, and we can talk. You ain't gotta love everything I do or even like me at all, but at least respect the game, because the game is being played forever. All right, so much love and light to you. Please look out for more videos, products, services, and offers that I have. If you're not on the email list, I'm going to have a link below so that you can go ahead and get on that. I got nothing but love for you. Blessings. Satnam.